Boom. Boom.
Oh, there you go.
He is dead, baby. Look at
go,
that.
dude.
What a turn.
Greetings, goblins and geist.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Blake.
And welcome to The Cloudpost, where we have new Magic the Gathering arena videos every Friday. We do ask that you like this video and join the growing Cloudpost community by subscribing.
It truly helps us grow, and we really appreciate you guys for helping us out. The Cloudpost does not pay for advertising, so please like and share the video with your friends. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Without further ado, creatures to kill, cards to discard, join us for demons. Welcome in to the Cloudpost deck tech here, and we have Blake's all-time favorite archetype, not demons, but just mono black.
I love me some mono black mid-range / control. This deck, you've seen archetypes like it before because it does run demons, and we're going to talk about those.
Oh yeah.
But this is probably one of my favorite things to play, and we're just going to run through it with starting with a CMC of 1, Cut Down and Duress.
So Cut Down and Duress. Cut Down is still a very dominant card in Standard. Its time is waning on the format as Dominaria will phase out this year.
Yeah.
But it has still become a staple of staples in Standard, and you're running 4 of these and 2 of Duress in the main.
Yes, you certainly are. Cut Down is an absolute all-star. I will miss it when it goes. And Duress is, right now, a current all-star against what the meta happens to be. And if you're playing a mid-range deck like this, not having another 1-drop is kind of brutal, especially one that is like really effective against opponents like Prowess and Pixies and Control, and even, I mean, honestly, just even mid-range decks just having the same thing. It just keeps your creature alive, and that's the idea. So.
And it combos with, another standout staple that's in our 2-drop slot, because if you're able to duress away a kill spell, as Blake is alluding to, then that means you can more successfully keep a Deep Cavern Bat going.
Yeah, if you can drop Duress on turn 1, follow it up with Deep Cavern Bat, traditionally speaking, the bat will live, and you'll start pinging away the 1 damage, which does totally matter. Also, you're stripping apart their hand, so they run out of resources, which is huge, and then you just can capitalize on that and win the game from there. But the idea of the deck is like turn 1 removal in a sense, and then turn 2 certainly removal.
Yeah.
You know, all the cards are removal spells if you include Bat.
Yeah, and you're going to see this really cool list here, and since Blake has, had this one together, I've really liked the numbers here. We're going to go through each of the cards and why they're a choice, but you have 7 2-drop instant or sorceries. And, the biggest one, of course, is you have 3 Go for the Throat, which is, I think you running 3 tells people that this is what you think is the best kill spell in Standard.
Yeah, this probably still is the best kill spell in Standard. There's really only a few artifacts I can think of that this, is bad against, but it's not. Maybe the one artifact deck out there that's running the, what's the name of it?
The synthesizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't kill those tokens with this, but you can certainly anoint them with Affliction. They're probably too big to know where to run, but this card's good.
Nowhere to run is great. You see in the Pixie decks, it's just cool to get past Hexproof. Plus, it's a fine 2-drop.
Fine 2-drop. You've got 1 Sheoldred's Edict in the main, and
That's
1 Momentum Breaker.
So the Edict is, it's just a good instant spell, but it is also nice to have some Planeswalker removal.
Yes.
You see Jace popping up here and there. He's still relevant, so a way to immediately kill him when he comes on the field is nice.
And this can target a particularly annoying token if that is something that your opponent's doing.
True. It does. It's a little bit better than like Momentum Breaker in the sense that you can make them pick token or non-token, and tokens are huge. So hitting Beza over their tokens is pretty good.
Right.
That's just one of the little reasons to run the card. Momentum Breaker is awesome because it starts your engines. Also, you gain a little bit of life.
I've really liked this card, and yeah, sure, you're either getting the creature or the vehicle. I guess there are certain things where the sacking might not be good, but yeah, I've loved that it starts your engines, and then you can start poking him with Bat, and you'll see that we do have some speed payoffs, and I've totally enjoyed in testing that life gain.
No, it's certainly true. The Momentum Breaker coming on in turn 2, either killing a creature or making them discard, is nearly always good.
Yeah.
You're always going to have, traditionally speaking, always going to remove some resources from them. And if it doesn't do anything, that means they had no cards in their hand and no creatures in the field, which means you probably won. So
yeah.
Moving on to the 3-drop slots.
Oh yeah, we got 2 of Preacher of the Schism.
Yes, we have Preacher of the Schisms. This card's amazing. I mean, you've seen this already, right?
Mhm.
Like, you guys know what this does. Still don't know what's going on with the art, but it's just a cool card.
1 of Lily.
Yes, a 1 of Lily. This isn't my list, by the way. I've tweaked and edited it ever so slightly, and I mean like very few cards. At this point, I've been playing it for a while, so I don't really recall.
Yeah.
But Lily she's weird. She's against certain decks amazing, and against other decks terrible. So you really only need 1 of them in the deck, and if you do get her and she happens to be good at the time, fantastic. She is, traditionally speaking, another kill spell, and she can win you the game if you just have more resources. If you like land an Unholy Annex and then her,
Oh yeah.
you kind of just drain your opponent out of all their stuff.
But I still love the card.
She's
ramping
great.
up into this week to test, for us to play this. I've ulted it, a few times actually, and
That's wild.
still a lot of fun.
That's probably one of my favorite ultimate. It's just, honestly, it's difficult to do as well. So
yeah,
against your opponents, sometimes they panic and pick the wrong stack and die.
Yep, and then they concede.
Yep.
But then we do have some new cards here because Carsey Revenant is still new, and this card is just a beast, man.
Yeah, it's the upgraded Nighthawk, and it's proven its worth time and time again, especially in a deck like this. Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink already are crazy keyword abilities, and then the fact that this thing can be renewed from your graveyard, and you can stick its ability on a Sheoldred or a big demon and give it Lifelink.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a lot.
Yeah,
that is a lot.
It is enough to make a mono red player cry, and we're here to do that. So let's do it. That card's a ton of fun. But now let's get into some classics of the deck, because technically an honorary 3-drop, as we want it to be our turn 3 play, Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber.
Yes, Unholy Annex. This card has been an absolute powerhouse since it got printed in Duskborn. It's kind of come out of play for a little bit because it was in the Golgari Demons list, which happened to be bad against Pixie, and other things that were coming out in the format at the time. But now later on, it seems to be good against the traditional Pixie matchup. And it is like this card is just so much value for like one little thing. It's already a 2-for-1.
Yeah,
and it draws you cards like nobody's business.
Playing this card again, because I think we have played it once on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. But revisiting this card and how it's sitting in the standard meta right now, this card is back to just being an obnoxious, beater. Because I love the play with the card, where if you've controlled the board early in the game, you just throw it out there, you start drawing cards, and you're just ahead. Or depending on the gameplay, you might actually end up ritual chambering first. Like if you're doing other plays with your mana turns 1 through 4. So it's a really interesting card. It's a lot of fun, super hard to deal with for opponents, and that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely. Looking at the 4-drop slots, we have some combinations with the demon cards.
Oh yeah.
Archfiend of the Dross is huge, and it's extremely powerful against plenty of the token decks out there, being able to kill their stuff, not being able to block because this thing has flying, and then they lose 2 life every time their creatures die. You can win the game very quickly with this card. I will say, watch out when you play it, because this card can kill you if you don't actually have the aggression online. You have to be able to swing it for it to be good.
Yeah. Now, luckily, I've been testing the deck a lot this week. I've never died to this. I've died to another demon in the deck, but I've never died to this.
I have died to Archfiend of the Dross once or twice, not because somebody took the counters off, because they can do that, but it's very rare. Mainly just because they had blockers, and I was like, shit.
You do have to pressure them, but normally if you untap with an Unholy Annex going and an Archfiend of the Dross, you're gonna end the game really quickly.
Yes. Same thing kind of goes if you have a Sheoldred on the field. Now,
Totally.
she doesn't, she's not a demon, but she does gain you the life back that you lose when you draw cards, and then it's, double trouble if you have her and a demon. Then you gain life from drawing the card, and you gain life from having the demon, and then you drain life from having the demon. It goes off really crazy.
And then you drain life from your opponent, but then they untap and draw a card, and then they lose more life, so... Yeah, Sheoldred's classic, but she's totally fine in standard right now, man. 4 or 5 Death Touch with this broken ability. I think we played this card on this channel for so long that I would remind people that when it got printed, I did not think that it was going to be this incredibly pushed monster, and it has sufficiently been that.
It has sufficiently been this incredibly pushed monster, and I absolutely love this card. I will happily let it go because I have played my time with it, but I will miss it though.
Yeah, super powerful. And finally, we have two more slots. We have one of main deck Gix's Command.
Yes, Gix's Command is just an absolute beast of a card. It has so many different options, and it just happens to be kind of like one of the best mono-black removal spells in the game. It is 5 mana, but it also is really good against tokens, and tokens are heavy right now. So killing all the 2 mana or 2 power creatures is huge.
Yeah, I like this card. I think it's good as a one-of, so, you know, the original author of this list, I think, had it right there. But then finally, we do have one last main deck card, and that is the Speed Demon.
Well, it wouldn't be Demons without it.
It wouldn't be Demons without it, and this card is super fun. Now, this is one I've killed myself with.
Okay, yeah.
I have died to that. The third ability there, but no, this card is like amazing. A flying trample, 5 mana, 5/5. You get your engines going, but it's like another card advantage mono black card where at the beginning of your end step you draw X, lose X, where that's your speed.
Yeah, the Speed Demon is actually extremely powerful, and I'm going to show you some stuff real quick because when I downloaded the list, I was like, okay, why are these weird lands in it? So we're going to look at those real quick. Amonkhet Raceway. Start your engine. So you play it in turn 1 or turn 2. And you start your engines, and you eventually get the fact that you have max speed, and that gives your creatures haste. So giving your 5/5 demon haste, your Sheoldred haste, or your Archfiend haste is no joke.
No, not at all.
Which is also the reason you run Momentum Breaker early on, because you want to start your engines. It's not an immediate thing you have to do, but once you do it, it is relevant because of this card.
Yeah, and this deck has the cheeky mono black ways of getting your... getting to max speed, and they don't have to always come from you swinging, because if you have a demon, the Unholy Annex Drain triggers it, and if you kill them, or if you kill a creature with Archfiend out, that triggers it.
Yep, so you have...
Or Sheoldred.
You have several ways to trigger it. It does seem like a pretty good build, and we're going to get into it and play some actual matches, but let's show you the sideboard real quick.
Absolutely. Sideboard's pretty cool. You got a bunch of artifacts here.
So you run Ghost Vacuum. This is just a great card against the graveyard decks, and there's a few Reanimators running around. Nothing too crazy, but you do want to have it. The next card I want to talk about for a second is the Filigree Silex. This is Ratchet Bomb, if you don't recall, but it's a better Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah, so this card is like not been... This card has not been heavily played in Standard, and... I don't know why. I mean, I think for a certain control list, this is like a really interesting type of sweeper.
It really is, and seeing the Prowess decks right now and some of the tokens decks, this is just great against them because you don't have to really put too much into it, and it's a 2 mana board wide.
Absolutely, yeah. If you are blowing up the zero costers, aka the tokens, just comes down and slaps them.
Yep.
The Stone Brain.
Stone Brain is great against control decks.
Yeah.
And it's great against those weird combo decks or I'll say Reanimator decks. If you're trying to like reanimate Valgaboth, well, hey, you don't have any Valgaboths.
Yeah. Or Atraxas or whatever it might be. But yeah, definitely good against the corner case combo list on the ladder, like the Omniscience type decks.
That too.
Then we've got a one-up blot out. This is perhaps another nod to a Planeswalker hate card.
It's a Planeswalker hate card, and it also kills the eyeball.
Indeed. You can go up to 4 duress.
Great card. No comment.
Intimidation Tactics. We also a big fan of this card. I very much like it.
I like me some cool hand disruption cards, and this one's pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty good against like the big Stompy decks and green stuff and red-green and things like that, but we'll see how it goes.
When this card came out, though, I was just high on it just because, to me, the worst part of a just straight-up one-for-one discard spell is always top-decking it late when it's irrelevant.
Yep.
And this has cycling, and like that just makes this card so good to me.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan. We can go up to 2 Sheoldred's Edicts total.
Yep, more for the Planeswalkers.
Creatures, go up to 3.
Amazing card. You have to have more creatures in your deck if you need to be the beater. If you need to like win faster, this is the way to do it.
And I do like Withering Torment. This blows up an enchantment.
You got to keep in mind Zur is still a deck out there, and that's what Intimidation Tactics is for, and this card as well.
And then you can go to 2 Gix's Command, which, there's definitely matchups you're going to want that.
Card's just good. But let's get into some games and show them how it works. All right.
We got a Demon.
This is a great hand. I mean, you start out with Duress, you got to go for the throat, and then Unholy Annex, follow it up with a Demon. You can't ask for much more than that. That's amazing.
This is pretty ideal. Let's go. This card is still just obnoxious and overpowered, so that's what we're here to do.
All right, well, they're whacking some bushes.
That's fair.
I guess that's one way.
Oh, that's also probably good against green.
We'll see what's going on. Duress them.
Boom.
All right, they are playing some green fat thing.
Yeah.
There's on green beets, dude. Green beets. So
well, we take the
one
one thing we can and we read cards.
No ramp for them.
What is this one? Bristlebud Farmer?
You get 2 food tokens whenever you attack. You may sack a food if you do mill 3 cards, but a permanent from.
And it's a 5/5 trample.
Yeah. It pretty much just allows free cards to enter the battlefield. So
yeah.
Start popping off.
Well,
we'll have a kill
chilling.
spell up for this one.
Yeah. They don't have anything that's cut downable yet, unfortunately, but they're probably gonna go. Okay, they just plot this guy because of course they're gonna get to draw a card.
I think we just go Unholy Annex here.
I think we still just throw it out for sure.
Let's just start drawing more cards, draw more removal.
Like if you've never played this deck, it's shocking how fast your like clock is.
Yeah.
Because you know they're going to get to do some cool stuff this turn.
Yeah, they are.
But we next turn, if we don't feel like killing anything, we can just do Archfiend.
Yeah.
And then we do the drain. But I mean, it's a very fast clock. You know, I don't know though. They're doing.
Oh, we have double kill spell here. I think we just do double kill spell.
Now we have double kill spell. Okay.
Double kill spell and.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we either have Archfiend this or this the following turn.
Yeah.
Do we do it now?
I think. No, it's only when he attacks, so I don't care.
Yeah, and we don't care.
That one we do not like.
Right.
So we should probably kill, or actually go ahead and just Sheldred's Edict.
Yeah, and just see what he does.
He's gonna sack Outcast. First one.
Yeah.
I've misclicked before on the dang Sheldred's Edict. Alright, so then we're good. We're chilling. In the turn. Draw a card. Another land. Not loving the land draw.
No, but you know, we just get another spicy one.
Right, so now we kill it.
Yeah. I've been loving the Speed Demon.
Oh, dude, the Speed Demon's actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually really good.
I've sided it out a couple times, but not often. The only time I sided out is against like mono red.
I've been loving the haste land. We'll probably draw it here and there. So
now we just Archfiend, or do we just go 6/6? This 6/6. Does it matter?
Actually, Ritual Chambers probably crack it. Yeah, just crack it open.
Okay.
We got a 6/6.
You gain life.
You lose life. We gain life.
Mm-hmm. These are cool foods.
We have like infinite demons now with 3 soul stones too. All the sanctuaries. Oh, World
This card's annoying.
World Wagon's not a nothing to mess with right there.
Yeah.
It's a real card, real threat.
It's funny. I've actually had an opponent like just have this on board, and I had the enchantment, the momentum breaker, and they had to sack it.
Oh yeah. I don't know why he did that. Oh, he wants to fight.
Okay.
Punch, I guess.
Anoint's good. Anoint exiles this too. So he's down to 1 card.
I guess we just Soulstone up. Then.
Yeah. Well, so we can Archfiend plus this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. I think we play Soulstone. Yeah.
The second one, yeah, and then play
Archfiend's up. You're
a
good
dude,
to go.
and
we'll draw
we
a
still
card
draw a card, and
gain 2.
Yeah. Maybe we draw another kill spell.
Ooh,
that's fine.
That's not bad.
That's fine.
He probably only has. Oh, he's got a ton of mana. He'll probably play both. Bat's kind of late now.
Mm-hmm.
Matters if he wants to sink mana into the other thing.
Spinner of Souls.
Oh, this is a combo card with certain cards, but I don't think it's actually that relevant.
We can let it resolve because even this is not going to make something die.
True.
This, he will draw a card.
Yeah, unfortunately, but at least we can hit it with Bat.
Mm-hmm. Brew is fine for now.
Don't let him go to combat.
You don't want him to swing, be able to swing, right?
Turn attack.
Because he gets a land.
Yeah, we don't want him to swing. So that resolves. And then he's going to go to combat, then we kill it. Yeah.
Alright.
We don't want him to get any lands. Yeah, you draw a card.
You do.
You probably can't
draw
play
a card.
so we'll just take it. Feel free to swing Surak. I highly doubt you will.
We're cool with that. I mean, it becomes a 5.
Yeah.
Becomes a 5/3 trample.
So much better,
you
right?
know? You gotta have some dorks in this deck, right? Can you put a Land War Elf out for our cut down to matter? That would be cool.
Breaker.
Momentum Breaker.
Breaker's
I like
not
this
bad.
card a lot.
Alright, let's bat up.
Another
batter.
swamp here. And see 2 of these cards you didn't cast last turn. They're probably big fatties. They're
Bushwhack and Scrap Shooter.
Bushwhack. Okay, I think we take Scrap Sugar though.
We don't want him to blow up our enchantment.
But this is annoying because he's just gonna fight here. But
it's sorcery speed.
Right, not right now. I'm just saying.
So we make him sack a thing now.
Yeah, we definitely make him sack.
Then he loses 2
What's
life.
the ultimate thing here?
Game
okay,
one.
draw a card. at the beginning of your end step. But yeah, I like that this starts your engines. I've liked the land.
Yep.
Because we're gonna go to 2
So he's gonna
speed
lose
now.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna lose 10 life.
Yeah,
right
he's
gonna be at 6.
He's gonna be hurting, man. And you never know. We could draw another kill spell at the end step.
We got a cut down for the Llanowar elf when he's gonna do it. So we swing. You gonna crack some food?
Yeah, you might as well. You might as well.
All right, Slurp Lord. It's
We're
looking
going
rough
to
for you, bud.
6 in turn. Just draw like another go for the throw. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you get a
fine.
bat. Yeah, another kill spell would be nice. We are mono black. We are oops all kill spells, right? Isn't that the game?
Yeah, oops, all discard and kill spells and demons. I mean,
Seems good. We got an elf.
you got an elf. You are gonna blow up our annex, I guess.
True. I don't think it matters too much though.
No, I mean we have a lot. I mean we have 7 and well, he's gonna if he kills the bat, we still have 6 in the air, and then if he like taps out, we have.
Oh, we can kill the cut down the elf now.
Oh my God, he's fighting with that. That's so.
He made the huge
oh
mistake.
no, dude.
It's fine.
Why wouldn't you fight with your spinner?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna do that too. I was like, he's gonna misplay this. Right
Oh,
here.
this is amazing.
Yeah, you get to get a card, I guess. Maybe that's what he wanted us to do.
Query on Beast Caller.
But now he doesn't get his scrap shooter back, which means he's pretty much dead.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
He can block with spinner, but it kills his creature, and then he takes like
he
4
takes
damage.
2, and then he takes 2 here.
and then
So
then
he's
he
at
can't
3.
block bat. So okay, he got another one.
He has another one.
All right, so you got it. You actually do get it.
All right, sure. Sure. That's fine.
Yeah, obviously. Did you don't? Okay. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
get
where's the triggers
we
at?
get a gift, right?
I believe so. That's a
Okay,
good gift.
not
I
a
like
bad
it.
one.
Pretty good gift.
All right.
I don't know why he didn't
Our
swing,
turn.
but I guess he wants that. Oh,
Look
wow.
what we draw.
What a
Let's
gift.
go. Sure, another one of these. All right, so let's do some math. So he's got double reachers. I think we just attack first
Sure.
because he doesn't have any tricks. And you know, which one do we kill? I guess the Spinner of Souls. Oh, is he just gonna single block?
Yep, single block.
Okay.
All right, so I think at this point we just unholy ritual, just do both.
Yeah. Yeah, just make the 6/6 and
Actually, we get to see what's in his hand, so
we get to get that if we want.
I think
It's not really a big deal though.
I mean, it does have like massive amounts of damage, but it's he's dead.
We can bat it, but yeah, he's gonna be dead.
Yeah, so just play that.
Just play this, and we're gonna unlock it twice. Boom.
All right,
Another 6/6.
we got demons. We do have to kill him in a turn though.
Yeah, 2
Archfiend will
turns.
kill us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what he's kind of banking on, I think.
He's gonna find.
But we're gonna get it, dude.
Yeah, I don't see him finding a way out.
I mean, he gains 3,
He
and
has-
we can kill this with that.
He just
like-
has one blocker.
Right.
That's the thing, is he has to find another blocker, but I think it's too late now.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just misplayed. I would have kept
Alright.
your life up, but I guess not.
Speed Demon.
Speed demon.
All right, let's just swing our flying lethals. And you block here, and you go to 1, and then you super die.
Oh, he's just super dead. All right,
Super dead.
to the next one.
All right, so against mono green Stompy,
So duress is bad. Intimidation tactics.
duress is not needed.
Intimidation's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I think we just go ton of kill spells, right? Torment's good at
I
kill-
do think probably block. Yeah, Torment's probably good because he's gonna have things like this anyway.
Yep.
But I don't think we need Stone Brain.
I think Gix's command is too slow. And all this
Yeah.
stuff is like pretty big, so we don't want to use a 5-mana card to kill one thing.
Right, and
Creature's
then
good.
any number of these I could see.
I like all of them.
Okay.
All
So
right, let's see what's just bad against him.
so maybe Lily's mid. The one of
Lily's-
Lily.
I would take out Lily. She seems to be mediocre against him playing like Land of War Elf and then Creature.
How do you feel about Nowhere to Run? Like it works, but not against everything.
It kills a lot of his stuff.
Yeah,
It's- but
it'll
it's
kill
not as-
this. It'll kill this.
It's not as good as against. It's not as good as some of most of the cards we put in. So I think.
Do we trim on cut downs?
Actually, I think we trim on the. Yeah, one cut down's probably fine to take
Mhm.
out. Actually, I'm honestly take out 2 cut downs.
Mhm.
Like Llanowar Elf's the only big one that's
Yeah, that's the thing is like this doesn't die to cut down.
Nothing really else
This
does.
this doesn't, this doesn't, that doesn't.
Yeah, it's just elf. So that's good with me.
Okay.
That's a good point. Good call out.
Boom.
Cut down does not seem good here, so we take it out.
Yeah, I mean, you would love it if like he's on the play right now.
Goes elf.
Goes
obviously.
elf, and then we kill it. But other than that, it's not great.
This is a good hand though.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
We got 2 kill spells.
We get to start our engines too,
Yeah,
and then we eventually speed demon.
By the time the demon comes down, probably be pretty tasty.
Yeah, so there's elf. So you know that's where you still want the 4 cut downs in a way, but
Still,
last game we almost had to get lucky with being able to use it.
You know, I don't think it's critical that that's the case. Do we go bat here? Do we go
bad or sack or
no? But sack is
kill it?
bad because he'll just sack the thing. I think we go bat.
Okay. Make sure he doesn't have like an insane other play. So
No.
he's got 2 fight spells and 2 hunter's
four
talents.
fight
Well,
spells.
yeah.
I mean, I guess take a bushwhack. It's more mana for him to cast hunter's talent.
Mm-hmm.
It is you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. There.
But honestly, this type of draw is like if we just kill everything.
Yeah, it's good that he doesn't have a lot of threats.
Yeah, we just kill everything and then. Look at this.
Those are some
yeah.
Final Fantasy looking things.
Oh, okay. You're just actually using that for a land, and then you're going to use this to fight.
Yep. All right, Spinner punches our bat.
Mm-hmm. We take 5. Assuming, unless you
No, I'm pretty
use
sure,
this.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
take a 5.
All right.
All right. I throw that down.
Yeah. So now
I think we're
on this guy or kill.
play the Quasi. Oh no, don't play.
Well, it is death touch though.
Yeah, but if I just don't want him having anything to kill it with, so I think we kill his creature now. We just pass.
Okay. Yeah, we pass, right?
Yeah.
What is this again? It says.
Whenever another non-token creature, not itself.
Gotcha.
They can still look at the cards and put something in his hand. So we just pass.
Yeah.
Please don't find a creature. Not a good one, at least. There's the
Herd heirloom. So what does this do?
ramps.
Okay.
It's just a mana rock, and if you can use it to give a creature.
Oh
trample.
yeah, he can tap it and do it right here.
Yep. Well, it'll be very disappointed to see that happen.
Yeah, I want to see him go all in on this stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you tap this?
Yes, of course he does.
Do it. Yes.
It's like he doesn't have any other mana. Like he could use it for an elf, which would be annoying. But I think we just kind of capitalized on the fact that.
So
he
do
didn't
we
have
make
anything
him
else.
sack elf or do we just throw this guy down?
I think we throw that down now.
Yeah.
If he finds a beater, then yippee.
This card's been a ton of fun for sure.
I love it. It's a really powerful. I liked Vampire and Nighthawk. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
But the renew on this, you know,
It's quite good.
it is quite good.
There's the World Wagon.
Okay, that thing's annoying, for sure. This is where we would want to cut down to be able to like cut
what's
down
the
a
crew for
momentum
it?
breaker.
Crew
It's
for
4 though.
4, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned then.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we just speed demon.
Yeah, we're speed demoning.
So
We're just gonna draw a ton of cards.
start our engines, swing for 3, go to
And
2, and draw 2 and lose 2.
Boop, boop.
All right. Not a bad one.
Not at all.
This fits very good in the curve when you go this on 6 plus a 2 drop, if that's what we're gonna do.
Yep. and make
I
him
mean,
sack a creature.
this is mid when he has the elf, but I do like this card a lot.
Yeah, Momentum Breaker is like it's unique. It's
Mhm.
a really cool card.
I've liked it. I've
And
liked
he has
it as
found nothing.
yeah. He's dirtling.
It's unfortunate.
We're gonna totally win the race
we
if
have
he's just
also drawn a ton
dirtling.
of lands, but we go Archfiend now and see
Mhm.
if he wants to die.
Swing for 8 in the air.
Yep, gain 3 of it.
Crazy.
9. I mean, I just
Just throw it out.
Throw it out.
Yeah. So, but I like the secondary ability because when we don't have Annex going or a Shealdred, this gains us some life back. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. And even we have drawn a lot of lands, but when you draw like 3 to 5 cards a turn, it's
He's done.
All
He's like,
right.
I can't beat the demons.
this is a classic monocolored matchup that does not normally go well for the green player.
So mono green goes down with a bang because that was way too easy.
Yeah, that was fun, but yeah, it was kind of way too easy. Like, you know, they had, I think at least the first game was a little more back and forth.
A little bit more interactive. With their second game, they kept a hand that was a little bit like if you're playing against mono black, you know they're going to be oops all kill spells. So keeping a hand that isn't a ton of creatures, I think, is a wrong call, bad decision.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know their list, but it is curious to me. Like you said, they kept a hand that was like 2 lands, elf, 2 hunter's talents, some combination, the spinner, and then 2 bushwhacks.
And it was like that's just 2 creatures, one of which we don't care about.
Right. Imagine too if we just go actually, you know, cut your elf down, then you're really behind.
Then you're super slow. Yeah. I mean, that's the Achilles heel of mono green, right? You know, if they don't have the mana dork early on, the deck kind of slowly dirtles unless you just have a ton of things back to back. That's good, but
yeah, there's a difference too of having like a really impactful, powerful 2-drop, you know. And to me, there's not actually a lot of mono green 2-drops that are like haymakery.
No, there's really not, and I think that's one of the biggest issues with the colors in standard right now. Like, splashing for any other color gives you a lot of options. So
yeah, in fact, it is kind of like the color right now that's probably like in the least good position.
Yeah, it does seem to be that might be the weakest one, but hey, we'll see what happens when Final Fantasy comes out.
True.
Either way, stick around for the next game.
Looks like a keep to me.
It does look like a great keep.
Because we got Bam Bam, 3 lands. Thank you, man.
Aleph.
Yeah.
Aleph.
Elf?
It's Aleph.
Oh.
Magic. I got some Jeskai sleeves.
I have been playing against a lot of people playing dragons, you know. This looks like they're playing, you know,
Pixieland?
Yep. Pixieland, yeah.
That's some Pixieland right there with no cool stuff going on.
I mean, I guess we're just going to make you...
yeah, we can just start up Momentum Breaker.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to make you discard a card.
Or if you want to flash in a fairy, you can sack it.
Sure. A Kieran, yeah. Or Fairy Mastermind.
I don't know. I'm assuming Kieran. Alright, it's definitely Pixie.
See how it goes, you know, they could have some good stuff against us, but this card's pretty good against them.
Yep, we're gonna play it right now. Show them.
Remember this stupid thing?
Alright, every turn we draw an additional card.
Let's go. This also not bad against Pixie right here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Destroy each creature with power 2 or less.
Bring it back to our hand.
Yeah.
He's got to start doing something.
Yeah, this is that's the only other thing is this is not a typical Pixie start. Like
this is really
you're
bad.
Just mono control right now.
So
we just pass turn, right?
We just play another annex.
Do we just go in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We start drawing a ton of cards. Popping off.
We will hurt ourselves, but we will prevail.
So the second we play like a demon, it just recovers it. So
yeah.
It's like
because I think next turn the best play would just be unlock one of the ritual chambers, right? I don't know if we do speed demon yet.
I don't think so.
Just because. Okay, we can afford to discard a mount or a swamp rather.
Nothing else, dude.
Crazy.
Right.
I mean, it's risky to animate Sanctuary and swing, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even do it. I would just go with that.
Unlock. Yeah.
Just unlock that and then let the game do its thing.
If he has this town, you know, at least he uses it, I guess.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Okay. You do bounce this, but it's really not the end of the world because we just want to gain this life this turn.
Yep.
Then we have to discard probably a go for the throat at this point. We have 3 of them, or a cut down. Cut down's efficient though.
Yeah, go
or Lily. Do you not like Lily?
No, that's great.
Okay.
Throat's good.
I was about to say Lily when he's on like low resources like this.
Say Lily's good now. Because the annexes. Sure, we'll discard another. Oh, we have to sack the demon. That's right.
But that's chill. I mean,
take it too. I mean, our turn's kind of scripted. We just play. We just make another demon and cut down your urine. Or that actually, we kill that.
Okay.
Our turn's a little different now.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot because we're on 5, 6.
I think we
so we could like double these up.
I think we Lily now. Lily make him sack a creature. I don't think we play a creature. He's just gonna make us sack it with Momentum Breaker, so we'll have to have.
True. Yeah.
Just make him sack that, and then
pass and just have this. Yeah. Sure. All right, we pass turn, and we will go to 12. But 2, 4, 6. We will discard 1 card. Probably. Ooh, I don't know. Probably
bad.
Probably bad. Yeah. I like Duress actually.
I do too.
I feel like he's got a fucking.
Well, we know he has that.
This town.
He can't instant the card in. So let's see if he swings at Lily or not.
He should.
Oh yeah.
Cut it down.
Yeah, cut it down. Sorry, I thought you meant go for the throat.
Cut down.
All right, game's over. We have drained you of your resources. Oh, he is gonna just straight
We
up
will
play it.
discard Go Over the Throat, I guess? Or the Duress?
Hit the Duress.
Yeah. Because we're going to plus,
say,
and
he
you're not
wants to
going to
play
have
another creature
this.
here.
You have to do it.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Play that, and then click it up.
Yeah, click it up, and we'll discard a Go for the Throat at this point. Unless you want to discard the Revenant, maybe.
Sweet. No, we discarded the Go for the Throat.
Yeah.
You're right.
Boom.
And now we make a big demon.
And now we either... Do we go Speed Demon, though?
No, I don't want to pay all that life.
Okay.
Not yet. I want to gain some life back
Well,
first.
let's... Wait a minute. Do we swing with this one?
We could.
hit him?
I think I want a bigger creature.
Okay.
And have Go for the Throat up.
Yeah. That's fine. Your go. You better draw something good.
Alright,
'Cause
change
it's
life
gonna
totals.
get good for us soon. This is also going to just end the game.
Yeah. This has been a great Pixie match. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Pixie really just falls apart when they don't have Hopeless Nightmare.
Yeah, or that
Or
card.
that.
Yeah, they should have had this a long time ago, and then... But they don't even have this town. They haven't had, like, an actual Pixie. Kind of awkward draw for them.
Yep, I don't even care about their otter. You can keep your otter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, no, I don't want them to kill Lily, so go ahead and go for the Throat it.
We have so many resources, nothing matters anymore.
It's just like the game's over.
It's just a matter of us killing you fast enough. We've at least got 9 on deck here. Or no, yeah, they're dead this
No, wait.
turn.
Oh, I was gonna
They're
say,
dead this turn.
True. I guess.
So we animate,
Yeah.
and we
Still
swing
don't waste their time,
for
I gotcha.
9, and then they drain for 4, right?
Yes. Unless there's a land.
And then if they're not dead, we just play Shealdred. So we plus... Oh, no, they're dead.
They're dead, dude.
They're dead. We don't even have to show them Shealdred.
So they just
Yeah.
boop.
Okay. Oh, no, they gained 2 life. They gained 2 life.
We got hasty. We got hasty.
Oh, we did get hasty. It's okay. Oh, is it still? Oh, no, we had to go to the end step. Yeah, if we just played Shealdred, they would have been dead. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I was like, I still don't know how they get out of it. They get board wipe and die.
Yeah. All right, so...
We know Duress is good. We know Cutdown's good. So Duress come in.
Yeah.
Sack outlets are not as good. So I think we
Right,
take
so,
out
like, the Shealdred's Edict?
Shelter Dig. I think Lily. Honestly, Lily's traditionally bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Momentum Breaker is not good either.
Okay. Even with the life gain and the start your engines?
It's just such a not needed piece. Enchantment's good to blow up. Silex is huge. 'cause it
Silex
builds
is
tokens.
very good, right?
Yep. Stonebrain's not. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah. Do you want it, though? I don't think
It's
we need
just
it.
too slow, I think.
Yeah.
We can probably drop a Gix's command. It felt kind of bad, but I don't know. What do you think?
So I could see trimming a Shealdred. I could see going down a Speed Demon if we need to get more cards in.
I think Speed Demon is good. I think Shealdred's also good.
Okay. I just think we could trim. I mean, I think most of our cards in this matchup are
We
good.
can trim a Go for the Throat.
But like the
I'm good with
the
this.
Speed Demon, for example, like for the same reason you didn't want to play it that game,
Yeah.
is
The
like you
life
didn't want
gain.
to lose the life.
True,
But
that was a weird situation where we just had 2 unholy Annex. Annex is great
Mhm.
against him, so I assume he's going to have some hate for it. Let's see.
yeah. But other cards to consider in the board there would be like the 3rd Preacher, perhaps. Now Preacher's
also
on
thought
the
about that.
ground, so
It
it
is.
doesn't. But it still is like a very annoying card for them to deal with because they can't know where to run it.
Yep.
Um,
Probably should have popped out a Revenant or a Bat for a Preacher, or even a Speed Demon. I would have been fine with that. So I think it's
So-
a good hand.
yeah, I mean it's only 2 lands, but we're on the draw and we have 2 3-drops, so we just
Yeah.
need a 3rd land.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think finding a 3rd land will just get us there with the Annex.
Mm-hmm.
We have a game plan. We have a kill spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is that? Oh, he actually.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
they
don't
played
have
the
a Coastal,
Restless
excuse me.
Anchorage. This hand's kind of just like loaded up with all of our like powerful things.
Yeah, we just got to get the land to make it work. We'll see how this goes. Down's here. Pixie's
There
coming
is
down,
the
I
Storm
bet.
Chaser's talent.
Nope, doesn't have it.
Okay.
Bat it up.
We have 1 turn
Hey,
to
batter,
draw
batter.
land.
That's
Okay.
pretty good. Take
Momentum
we have
Breaker.
to take Momentum Breaker.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Destroy Evil is quite good against us.
It is, but also like we can play in a manner that like strands it in his hand. Like if we draw a land, we could just go Revenant now.
True.
And I mean, this card is like a beating
Actually,
for
I
him.
would play Preacher.
A Preacher. Well,
Wait,
this
it's
kills
toughness,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, it's toughness, not power. Go back.
No blocks.
Oh, we're gonna get started. This is our game. Oh,
Okay.
we can't swing that.
We can trade it if you want and give him this.
No, that's
You
too
don't want
good.
to?
No, I don't want him having any kill spells that he can just bounce over and over again.
Yeah. Okay. We will take a beating for a while.
If we don't draw a land this turn, we're probably dead.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to fall too far behind. But that's the name of the game. Demon. It's too far.
This one?
Yeah, so far into the game. Yep, we're not blocking. He's good.
Alright.
And we got there. Hell yes.
Got there. So Revenant, I think?
Revenant for sure.
Because if this lives, which he doesn't have an answer in hand, he'll probably scry at the end of the turn, but this will just get us right back in the game.
Yep.
And if we draw a land next turn, we can Sheoldred.
Well, let's see what he does. I'm curious.
Two top.
Don't
You
love
got
that.
nowhere to run up there? No attacks.
I hope not. That's going to be unfortunate. Oh, Pixie.
Okay,
he
so
doesn't
you
actually
just
have it.
bounce talent.
Yeah. Oh, it's not bad to, bounce.
Yeah, but, I mean, does he even attack this turn? I guess he does. I guess he still runs the otters in there. But, like, we eat an otter and gain 3 life.
Yeah. I mean...
This is
No,
awesome.
we kill the flyer.
Yeah, now we kill the Huron.
We're at 11.
Yeah, I mean...
We lost a life. Sweet.
Ooh, that's good, too.
That is quite so.
So the problem is, any of these plays, he just does this, but do we do that?
I think we swing, or we anoint the Pixie and swing the bat.
Mm-hmm. We just, okay. We know you can't save it.
Just the bat.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We are making our opponent regret putting in Destroy Evil, as good of a card as it is.
Yep. Gonna animate Anchorage? Please animate Anchorage.
Next turn, if we do draw a land, I think maybe we throw a Sheoldred away to the Destroy Evil. We didn't draw a land anyway, so maybe we throw a Preacher away.
Yeah, I think we... No,
Throw an Annex?
Annex in
Okay.
there, yeah.
Well, do you want to swing the bat again? Oh, we can't swing.
No,
We can't swing.
Why not?
He has Anchorage.
Oh, you're right. Then we just played Annex. And he blows it up.
And that's fine. Yeah. Or he does the aggressive...
We misplayed.
Why?
We could have played that first, and then if he didn't kill it, he's gonna want to do it at the end of the turn. If he didn't animate Anchorage, we could have killed it.
Well, he still would have. He still would have had the mana. Yeah.
I think he misplayed there as well.
I mean, he gets to buy it back this turn.
True, but I guess doesn't have anything to hit, so Prowess doesn't happen.
Right. Yeah. Like he could have just waited, like let us get drained and draw 1 card.
Because if I was him right there, I would have waited, just let it happen. Sure, the drain's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We lose life for 1, and then he can swing. Okay, that's really good. Now he kills all our stuff. Big sad. I think we just lost.
Yeah, probably because this is about to be 3/6/9.
Yep. 9, and I don't see us having any form of recovery because he has purchase back Destroy Evil.
Yeah, but he can't play it the same turn unless he has a land. Oh, but we are dead.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
So next game.
All right. We got punished for keeping the 2-lander.
I mean, which is crazy, right? But hey, that's magic for you. Sometimes that just happens.
Plus, his deck is trying to like super curve us out, you know.
I think we can slow it down a little bit. Let's throw back in.
I like this card.
I mean, you can throw it in if you want to. I don't think it's good against several otters.
Yeah, I mean, it only sacks an otter, but again, starting your engines and gaining life, like in that game, it would have played out like we could have gained like 2 life or something. But other than that, maybe Preacher, maybe the go for the throw back.
I'm thinking both.
Yeah.
Thinking Preacher and go for the throw, drop a big boy.
So like a speed demon.
I think that and a Gix's command, unless you really like. Well, Gix's command.
Gix's command also you gain life.
Drop a Shelly then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're going fast, and we sometimes can't even afford to keep the cards in our hands. So let's keep that.
Okay. I think Gix's command is fine. Like Gix's command against that board, if we would have had the mana, wipes the board.
Yeah.
You know.
It would have been really nice. Yep, just don't keep 2-land hands, apparently. So,
yeah.
Which is crazy. I can't actually condone
play
that.
first.
See, this is a 2-land hand, but it's good and we have a kill spell. So
ooh.
I would keep this. I'm going to keep this. I feel comfortable enough to keep it. We're going to play. We have a kill spell, and we have Annex. If we just don't draw a land, I mean, that's the game, right?
I guess.
We have
Because it is a
great
good
now.
hand.
It's a good hand. We keep things like this.
All right. Annoying not having...
2 turns not seeing the land would be
Like,
insane.
if this was just a third land, like,
Yeah.
you know, but...
I don't want to mulligan away a good hand to try to find 3 and then just flood. Look at that.
There we go.
Bang. We're good to go.
Pass it up. If he plays Storm Chaser's talent, do we cut it down?
I think
the
so.
otter, first otter.
We
don't have to worry about
just
it.
Play Annex now.
Yeah, now we do. Especially he can't.
No white.
Yeah, he has no white, so
Counter spells.
they don't run counter spells though.
I was like, what
Okay.
kind of sideboard stuff? Maybe spell pierces. I was thinking against the mirror.
True. Yeah, spell pierce. All right, boom.
Sitting pretty.
We
now.
are. Yeah, we are very much sitting pretty now. We have options next turn of either throwing this out and holding this up, or just throwing an Archfiend down.
Oh man.
He has white now.
Swamp up.
Do we just Archfiend, or do you
I
want to
think
throw
we-
this out?
I think we Archfiend.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna kill it, but it's fine. It's a pain in the ass to kill. So
He has to use like a Destroy Evil, or if he has Go for the Throat, he can't. You know.
yeah, there it goes.
He can't know where to run. You know, little things like that.
Yep. Keep producing threats like that. Preacher is good now.
And if we just, you know, if we draw our 5th land, we can also just unlock Ritual
We can
Chamber.
just do
That's a
that
good
now.
draw. Yeah.
Hit him with one of those.
Let's see your hand, bud. Nobody likes being duressed.
And flash in the nowhere to run. Yep.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
better to play it and be able to bounce it later on.
So just a fear in hand and lands. Okay, we can beat this.
Yep. Preacher, man.
Yep. Preacher. This
Can't
goes.
kill it with nowhere to run, so we just chill. We'll lose 2, draw a card. Look at that, another swamp.
There we go. That's what we needed too.
I think we just turned the corner, which is crazy, but he just drew a bunch of lands, I guess. Look at his graveyard. What was his hand then? Just go for the throat and...
Yeah, he's kind of flooding. I mean,
nowhere to run? I don't know. I don't think it's a good enough hand to keep.
yeah, like what? Like reconstruct his opening 7. Was it like 3 lands and like fear this?
No,
Go
he
for the
just drew the
throat.
Storm Chaser. We didn't
Oh
take it.
yeah, so yeah, that is weird. Like this card's not that good against us.
No. We're about to take it with bat. He's gonna have to... He'll respond and kill it with bat, but that's... kill the bat with it, but he gets it out of his hand again.
All right, so we play this. Here's the other thing, though. We could just unlock Ritual Chamber.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
or we just play
we
Archfiend.
swing first. We swing first.
Yeah, we swing first. We gain a lifelink token.
He can kill the creature if he wants.
Well, he can, but if he's not careful, we're just going to cut down and punish him.
Yep. So that's why I was like, let's see how this goes first.
Okay, jump it. Great.
Yeah, we're gonna ahead and cut it down now.
Yeah. But sure, do whatever you. I guess you kill our token now. That's fine. Yep.
Sure.
And then we still play a demon. Damage. Demon.
And damage demon. Big
There
damage
you
demon.
go. We'll go to 16 and you'll be sad. All
He
right.
can probably back go for the throat and kill our demon, but
Sure,
it's like a
man.
whole turn to do so.
Now he can't
Actually,
because it's a
can't,
tap
it's
land. Get wrecked. All right. So
Kieran.
okay, Karen's fine. I mean, yeah, buyback
Another
Storm Chasers.
Like,
Yeah,
oh man, that's not gonna get you there.
It's fine.
Oh dude, he's
Oh
dead.
man, we're about to Gix's
Gix's
command
command's
into
gonna nuke him.
oblivion.
It's gonna nuke him.
Oh,
Just do
yeah.
that, yeah, and then put the counters on the
Gix's
Archfiend.
command. Boom. Boom.
Oh, you didn't. You,
No, that.
Okay. there
Yeah.
you go. I was about to say we'll kill the Archfiend.
Oh, I know what I'm doing, bud. And he is dead, baby. Look
Let's
at
go,
that.
dude.
What a turn.
2 damage.
Died at the annex.
GG.
See you later. 2-1 against Pixie.
2-1 against Pixie. The second game wasn't even a needed loss. Like, we had a crispy hand. It just didn't pop off because we didn't draw another land. It is what it is. We drew it too late, and then we didn't draw enough.
And then we absolutely annihilated in game 3. It was a lot of fun. We felt ahead in game 1 a good bit, but we had to. I felt like we had to stabilize a little bit. And in game 3, they never even put any pressure on us.
They really didn't put any pressure at all. It was kind of sad, but that's the thing. Pixie, like, if it doesn't run Hopeless Nightmare, which we didn't see until later on,
yeah, like it doesn't. If it doesn't lead with like Hopeless
Yes.
and maybe Hopeless Pixie.
If you don't lead with Hopeless, I feel like you're playing behind. Like,
Yeah.
especially against something like Unholy Annex, where like they're waiting for you to play a creature so they can do their little combo and actually have creatures in the field because they want to hold their creatures back if they don't do the combo. And they just wait.
If I recall, they didn't really have any fast starts.
Nope.
Because that's the other thing is even if you're gonna get a fast start with Storm Chaser's talent, maybe maybe you can just outwork people. But yeah, either way, with this deck continues to just once you get the annex going and you just start turning the corner. You just win out of nowhere.
You really do. The deck's amazing. It's won several tournaments, and we're gonna win another one here.
Well, welcome back.
I think we take the play.
We do. Aww.
Oof. Punished by our colorless land. Look at that.
All right, we keep it though.
This is good.
Which 4-drop do you want to put back?
Archfiend. I don't know.
It's up to you. I don't care.
His hand's aggressive.
They're both good.
Let's put back Archfiend.
Okay.
Shelly just can win games against several different kinds of decks.
Boom. Uh-oh, we got Cryptic Land sleeves.
Oh, we're
this is the
dead.
blue-red Prowess
We
deck.
didn't keep enough kill spells. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're
But
gold.
we still bat, right?
We bat.
Because we need to bat away the
Sword.
yeah, the sword.
Corey Steel Cutter. Let's see it. Oh, he doesn't have it.
Okay,
Take
but
Burst
I guess we got to
Lightning,
take Burst Lightning. Excuse me.
He's gonna turn to Spear.
So I have been really liking the Filigree Silux in this matchup.
Oh yeah,
It's very
huge.
good.
It's huge. It kills all the 1-drops.
Yeah, and I've even notched it up and killed the Steel Cutters with it.
Oh wow.
And they had 2 of them, and it was amazing.
Worth.
So we gain a life. And I guess we pass.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
I mean,
We just probably
just
cut
declare-
down a thing.
yeah.
He has
we
no. Yeah, so we cut
strong?
down now.
Okay.
Or we can use our mana efficiently. We can go for the throat.
Well, no, you're right though. This is going to get worse as the game goes on, right?
No, I don't think so against Prowess. I think we go
Okay.
for the throat here. Still a Swift Spear, right?
Yeah.
Alright, all your Prowess triggers resolve. We're a little hurt.
There we go. That's
we
what we
got
needed.
there.
All right, swing
So now
one.
we do the same thing as before.
Well, I think we throw the preacher down.
Preacher up then.
I do think
Oh
we
yeah,
throw
he
the
doesn't have
preacher
any
down.
threats right now.
Right, like if he top decks a spell, but this
Then-
is still Death Touch.
Yeah.
So even if we block, like he has to. Oh wow! See, that's amazing.
That's just instant.
Now
We
the
Shelly.
question
Play
is,
Shelly.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
play Shelly
We'll
and-
swing one, right?
Swing.
Or
Yeah.
do you want to swing the preacher?
No,
we do
swing-
get a
swing-
lifelink token.
We just swing the bat. Actually, no, yeah, no, we swing both.
Okay. Swing both. Get a lifelink chumper. 15.
Play that thing.
Play this thing, and then we're actually going to convert the preacher into cards soon.
Yep. Oh, now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, more land. He's dead.
Okay.
He just
well,
flooded really way too hard.
Look, I crafted the Prowess deck, and yeah, if you flood, man, you just got nothing.
Duress is good.
Yeah, yeah, because it gets Corey Steelcutter and Storm Chaser's talent.
Preacher is good there.
Mm-hmm.
Pixie's command is huge, and like you said before, Filigree.
Yeah, the Silex is definitely good enough. The only other consideration is maybe Torment, but it's also 3 mana.
May I
so.
see this? So I'm going to take out here.
I think Lily.
I think Momentum Breaker is
Mhm.
slow against him. I think Shelter's Edict is bad. I think Lily is bad. Sack effects against a bunch of tokens, not good.
Not good. Anoint, go for
probably
the
a
throat's
Speed
all
Demon.
good. Yeah, Speed Demon Cut's probably good.
Archfiend feels good against this deck.
Yeah.
Uh,
But we could, you could trim a fatty. You could trim a go for the throat if you think so, but you could
Yeah.
you definitely should trim a 4-drop. I just don't know which one.
I think he draws.
He does draw a lot. They run opt.
So I'm going to drop one of these.
Yeah, that's
There
good.
you go.
You
Like,
know,
I'm pretty sure they run a ton of cantrips, like Sleight of Hand and Opt.
and it can trick you, like looking at this deck and thinking that you're cutting like too many creatures, but we have the Soulstone Sanctuaries,
Yeah.
and we also, the annexes are
Creatures,
5/5s, or 6/6s
I
rather.
also want to retrace and say that
Mhm.
Sleight of Hand is not a cantrip. It acts like
no,
one,
no,
it's
no, but
not.
I was saying the
I said it
opt.
was. Though.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I don't want people to be like, hey, a cantrip. I was like, no, it's not a cantrip. It works
Yeah.
like pretty close to one. It just doesn't actually draw you cards. No, we cannot keep this in.
Oh, look at him. This hand is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Do we put it? Oh, do we put the rest back?
Let's go for the throat back.
Okay. All right.
I don't think there's anything out of cut down range, right? Like,
No, only when they get to stick a, you know, if they get too
Damn.
big with a. Do we just go ahead and duress him?
Oh,
though?
absolutely.
Because he
He's
could
got cutter, we
steel
try.
cutter next turn. Yeah. Okay.
damn,
Double rage.
Double rage is crazy. So,
Yeah.
Slick shot. All right, so we know his next, his game plan.
Mm-hmm.
At least we have the way to kill it.
Yeah,
There
this
it
card's
is.
good.
All
Okay.
right, play that thing.
Your turn.
Yep.
Okay. He can do the funny song and dance though, you know.
Oh wow.
Oh, he just plays that one,
So he just swings.
and he plays that one.
We're killing the one he targets, obviously.
Yeah, but we have to make him do it.
Yeah.
If he makes us take 3, okay, he doesn't. But
Just
yeah,
give it to the
target.
Prowess.
So we still killed one of these.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
kill the show off for sure. 1000%. Yep, all the triggers go off, and we take a nice lump. All right, we're at 11.
That's a good
not
draw.
bad, yeah.
I still think we have to do this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably run out of some sauce right now, so...
You have to answer this, or this just takes over the game.
Yep, that's not the answer.
And if you crash into us, I guess, I mean, maybe that means you have a spell, but I still think we block.
Into the Flood Maul.
Okay, that's a sideboard card for them.
Pretty good one, though.
It is, because now we take 8.
Yep.
So,
We
that's
are at 3.
pretty brutal.
Pretty sure we're dead if he doesn't, We have to play Swamp and Corsi again, because of game's life.
Right, I'm just doing some math. Because we can technically, like, cut this down and Silex this away, but I think...
We'll die to any Prowess trigger, pretty much.
Right.
I think we play the safer bet, Corsi, and cut down.
Okay. This will still be good, too, because if we can hang the Silex around and do it on 1, we get to, like, 2 for 1 them here. Opt. Do we go ahead and act
Yeah,
now?
we cut down the Slick Shot now.
Yeah. Also, by the way...
Ooh, we might have misplayed.
Why?
I just thought about it. If the trample goes too high.
Oh.
It's according to what he draws, and
It is according to what he draws, because the problem is right now he doesn't have... Yeah, he doesn't have blue. That's what I was about to say.
Or we have to block you, bud.
Yeah, we...
Okay.
Okay.
Now we kill your things.
Yeah. So...
I kill the otter. Otter's scary.
Just kill it, yeah.
I mean, we just hold it. We don't have to do it yet.
Yeah. Alright.
So we just pass.
We can't swing either, right?
We can't swing now. You're right.
Because, I mean, this... I don't know. Because even if we gain 3 and go to 6, this does die to... We do die to Monstrous Rage. He's done 2 of them, though.
Damn, dude. He's got another one coming out next turn.
Another Slick Shot.
Yep.
Swing at us. Okay, just kill it now.
Well, hang on. That was the question.
Now we could... Yeah, we could do 1 and untap and just blow these up.
Yeah, I think that's the better play.
Yeah. Okay, we can play a 5-5. Or a 6-6, I mean.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. Do we blow these up yet?
I think we swing now.
Okay.
We gain 3 life because if he doesn't block or swing at us, he's swinging at us with Monster, Swift Spear, and Slick Shot show off. We block Slick Shot. We can still die with it. No, we'll be
Well,
at
this
6.
doesn't kill the otter anymore.
Yeah.
This kills these 2, though.
You're right. Just,
Kills 1s.
I think we just play the chamber.
And do we
Pass.
not swing yet?
No.
Okay.
I kind of want to. I'm like, dude, I'm just scared of him drawing Bolt. Like, so that's the
Well,
thing.
sure.
So,
Well, that's the thing, is this would get us out of bolt range.
yeah, so we do it.
Yeah.
It's just too sketchy.
Yeah, they run Lightning Strike, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that resolves. Fine. Come at us. We'll put blocks on
Oh, dude.
Slick
No,
Shot
no,
or
no.
Otter
God
this
damn it.
town.
Okay, we have to blow up Filigree now.
Yeah.
Back it.
Yeah. Which is cool, because he's targeting the Storm Chasers.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, wow, we're dead. Dude, not attacking with the Quarcy.
Yep.
Ah.
I had a feeling. I was like, dude, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Part of me was like,
Do we even not die? I guess, because yeah, we don't die because we block 3,
and then
and
we
we
go
would
to
take
3.
3, but we go to 3.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't have swung it. That's playing defense, right?
Yeah.
Man. His duress,
So this is game 3
duress
now.
is good. Duress is good.
Yeah. How good is Intimidation Tactics? Not good enough?
No. We just whiff, it's going to be miserable.
Yeah. Okay. Then this is pretty much it, other than
Well, it hits artifacts,
Momentum
right?
Breaker. It does hit artifacts. So it hits the card that we haven't seen this entire time.
All right, hear me out. Oh, God, no. Storm Chasers. You want to put half and half in, or what?
Like 2 Duress, 2 Tactics?
Yeah. Because this deck is half and half. Like, the only threat that isn't us, that isn't...
Yeah, like, dude, hitting a Slick Shot out of his hand's not bad.
I think hitting a creature is more important than hitting the spell. So I think we just take 2 out Duress and go 2 in Tactics.
Okay. And it
Because
does hit artifacts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yeah. Okay. Does this look fine otherwise? I mean,
I think we can drop the Speed Demon.
just completely.
Yeah, we're going to add another kill spell. Like
Go for the throat.
Put it back in,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at the cool effect on his sleeves. Where'd it go? There it is.
So wild looking.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Game
tense.
Game 3.
Yeah, we misplayed that one. That was
It's
my
hard
fault.
to say,
that was
though.
my fault.
It's hard to say, though.
Well, I saw him. I just assume you're in strike. Like, come on.
Well, yeah.
You know, I'm almost certain he does.
Yeah, they do.
No, no,
That's sad.
no,
We're gonna get punished.
no. We're keeping it.
Okay.
No, we're not. God, it's terrible.
Why not?
Oh, it doesn't do anything after turn 2. I guess.
Yeah, but
I guess the Celtics can
it's
hold
still
us there.
strong. I think we keep it and we put one of these back.
I mean, we're going first, so I guess Duress is fine. But Gix is to the bottom, right? Ugh.
I guess, yeah. Yeah,
We
because
have
this
to
game's
find.
like.
We
Yeah.
gotta find other kill spells.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, does that make you want to mulligan it? Because there's not. I mean, but this does do work.
Yeah, so does Duress. So I think that's like our saving grace.
I thought you were more worried about not getting the other swamp, but we'll definitely get another swamp, right?
I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to promise anything.
Oh man.
We'll definitely get another swamp, right?
Well, it's just statistically, it's the most likely draw we have in the deck.
True.
Like,
Right,
of
he's
the
choosing
single card.
whether he's mulliganing or not, so that's something to think about. Or maybe he went to the bathroom.
Come now, Otterman. It's beating us in time.
Or slow, dog.
Yeah. Let's appreciate Cryptic Command for some time.
I will not.
Although I do not like this art of it.
I do not like the card at all.
Oh, I love the card.
It has tortured me for a millennia before people stopped playing it.
Your opponent has taken one mulligan.
No, keep the 6.
Keep the 6.
Drop
Put the 5 drop back.
Drop the
All right.
command. And pick apart his hand. Let's go. Let's find a bat for a kill spell.
We've made our choices, opponent.
He's having to choose what he wants to toss to the bottom.
He mulligans again.
Oh,
He mulligans again. But wait, there's hope. These cards will do work.
yeah, we hope so. Oh man, his deck mulliganing is strange because I feel like that deck has like just good mulligans.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason I haven't played it on the channel yet, though.
To 4, to 3, here we go. What do you
Yeah,
got?
he's on the draw though.
Spell Pierce down.
Take a Spell Pierce. You have a Slick Shot. You draw 1 drop.
Nope.
Hmm.
Bats up. Let's
Bat's a
go.
good
I
one.
wanted the bat so badly. Seeing it makes me so pleased.
Dude, why is this still here?
I don't know.
Do you see this? This is insane.
Yeah, that's a bug.
Oh
Definitely a
boy,
bug.
this is a bat. Bats eat bugs.
They do eat bugs. That's
Come on,
a
man.
little fact for you if you didn't know, internet.
Dude, that's not what you want to see on a Mall 4 is duress and
The
deep
rest
cover.
of the deep cover bet is gross.
Oh, like our hand's not amazing after this, but
I
it's
think-
pretty good.
I think this is their concession, and this might just be the end of the game. I think
Okay.
they're just mad now. I get it. I mulled a 4 before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't do that. You really just don't do that. Like, mulling to 4 is insane. Past
Well,
5 is like my limit traditionally. Oh no, he's gonna opt. He's gonna opt. Okay, so he's got hope.
were they? So I guess they were debating like, because if you leave opt in your hand, then we don't get to see the extra card. But now they even put a card to the bottom and they just blind drew a mountain.
Yeah.
So that was sad for them. There we go. We got another swamp.
play
We'll throw
silence,
it down. Swing for
Hit him with
1.
the old 1-2.
If our opponent wants to bank on anything, it's the fact that we don't have a fast clock yet, but we will soon.
True. All right. Clock unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can.
Boom.
All right, GG.
Now we would love you to opt.
Yeah, I like that art a lot. That's really
Mhm.
cool. That would be a Strixhaven art. So
Yeah, it's
sweet.
like this to us.
Yeah.
I think our opponent is wanting us to feel bad for like what we've done and what they've experienced, and
It is what it is.
I don't know if I feel bad for them.
They chose them all before, not us. Like, I didn't choose that for you.
Surely their 6 was better.
Really, their 6 was better.
We're at least doing the kind thing and like putting them out of their misery like next turn.
I mean, we're trying. We're certainly trying. If they're gonna let us do it, I feel like they would have let us do it, and now they're being bitter. I don't know.
Maybe this is a cool new mechanic where it's like, hey, you get to see your opening hand.
Stop that.
Just like constantly.
Why is that there?
Just to reference it, like,
That's true.
oh, I wonder what I kept. Okay, cool.
Did you see those gophers down there? Oh, they're gone. You missed them.
I barely ever see them.
Popped up for a second. They came to watch this slaughter.
Yeah. I wonder if they were also looking at our opening hand.
Get out of here. All right, so I think our opponent has conceded. We'll come back to it when it's done.
All right,
It is
win the
over.
game.
Intimidation tactic. Oh, you didn't do it.
Swing.
You monster. All right.
-5. Sayonara. We destroyed Izzet Prowess.
We did.
Although their deck destroyed themselves in game 3. But it was a close match. Game 2, you know, we made a calculated risk with swinging our 3/3 lifelinker. We put ourselves to 6, and then we still died.
We got punished for doing so. Sometimes keeping the defender is important, but knowing they had lightning strike in the deck is a threat. So we're like, oh, we're just gonna die if they draw it, and instead they got a creature. So.
They also have burst lightning, so it would have killed us as well because I think they had 5 mana. They could have kicked burst lightning. So, you know, we were dead to those top decks if we chose to keep the blocker back.
Yep.
And then the fact that they had
just the perfect amount of prowess effects and creatures.
Well, they had the third creature, so then that made us dead to that. So,
unfortunately, that is how the cookie crumbled. But we did win the match overall, and they mulliganed to 4. And I do not. I don't. You know, that's on them. That's on them. That's not
overall,
on me.
It doesn't feel like a terribly hard matchup, though.
No, I think it matters. It really does matter what you have for kill spells. I think you have to keep a heavy kill spell hand, and also. We had the question of, is duress better than intimidation tactics? And I think,
that's a fun question.
I think intimidation tactics is better against that matchup because the threats are the creatures in the Quarry Steel Cutter, not the spells.
Like on turn 1, if we're going to do a turn 1 discard, intimidation tactics is probably better than duress because we can take the bird.
Yep.
We can take the Quarry Steel Cutter.
Yep.
We could take a Swift Spear.
So,
I mean, like, duress gets the Quarry Steel Cutter, maybe the Storm Chaser's talent, but I think that the Swift Spear and the bird are better.
Yeah, I think the bird is probably the second best threat minus Quarry Steel Cutter, and you can still get that. So it's in a way the intimidation tactics hits more things, but I mean that was a fun match, and we're going to talk about that and more in the recap. So stick around. We are here with the recap of Demons. So we just played some games, and we absolutely decimated the opponents with the games. I love this deck.
We really did, and I am glad that this deck wasn't camera shy. There's plenty of times we test the deck throughout the week, and we're excited to bring it to the Cloudpost community, and it just absolutely falls on its face when it gets on camera. But this deck did not do so.
No, it did.
In fact, some of the only times we lost were just kind of some suboptimal draws.
Or just a wrong play. And I wouldn't even say a misplay, but more of just like, oh, we didn't know, we didn't estimate for that. So, man, this deck performs extremely well. There's a few things I can talk about with it. I think you still have to have the package of the cut downs, the duress. I love Anoint with Affliction. Even in my testing against other decks, this card is extremely powerful against like the graveyard based decks, like Fear of Missing Out.
Right. And the eyeball.
And the eyeball thing. That deck particularly is brutal.
The eidetic memory is popular right now.
I would consider if you think you're seeing that deck a bunch of, you can take out a Go for the Throat, put one of the Anoints in. Card's amazing. Deep Cavern Bat. This is an all-star.
For sure, man. Deep Cavern Bat, like the games, you know, it's a very underrated like mechanic, if you will, in Magic when you get to see your opponent's hand. And high-level players, the statistical probability that they will win the game when they have seen their opponent's hand at a certain point in the match is very high, and that's not a coincidence. So whenever you're able to, you know, perhaps do the duress into Deep Cavern Bat play with this deck, yeah, you can lose, you know, things can happen in a game of Magic, but you are very much ahead, and when you have that information to play with, you know how to sequence your kill spells, you know when you can drop your annex down, you know what creatures to play in what order. It does a lot.
It really does. Just having the information about your opponent's hand is huge already, so you're right about that. Go for the Throat, still one of the best kill spells. You talked about that in the intro, and I don't know, I wouldn't want to take this out unless it's for another kill spell. Momentum Breaker, there were times I wanted to take it out in the sideboarding, but you typically convinced me to keep it in. The card performs well every time, and it's never dead.
I'm just really high on it, so I found myself, you know, solo testing the deck this week. I found myself, like, in matchups where I thought the sack and stuff was bad. I would side out the Sheoldred's Edict, I would side out the Lily, and then there were times where I was like, oh, nowhere to run. You know, their creatures are too big, so I'm going to take this out. But I found myself keeping in the Momentum Breaker just to have the other ways to start your engines. But other than that, you know, it's kind of a nice flex spot. But I think the start your engines pay off with the Speed Demon. Very, very fun aspect of this deck.
Yeah, certainly so. The only time I ever felt that it was bad is against like token decks, and even then it's still not necessarily bad. And start your engines is relevant. Nowhere to Run, still a good card.
Mhm.
I don't think we saw it too much in our game.
We did not.
It's only a one of, so that's the reason why. But if there's a hexproof creature out there
Oh, yeah.
or something along those lines, this card's just good. Do you need it in the deck? Not necessarily. You could actually put another one of these in here or more kill spells straight up, but it's just a good card. The anti-hexproof, that's the main reason.
Right.
Shelter Edict, we talked about it. It's just a great removal spell. I still think this card is fine to see play in Standard. It's performed time and time again. No questions asked. Preacher of the Schism. I thought he was great. In fact, part of me wants to put more of him in, take out the Lily maybe. I don't know. I'm torn on the Lily. We took it out almost every game. I think it just in the current meta, she doesn't seem to be performing super well because of how wide boards go.
True, and that's a really, that's a good thought. I mean, if we were to put our own spin on this deck, then, taking the extra Preacher that's in the sideboard, putting it in the main, and putting the Lily in the sideboard, I mean, that's a pretty easy, switch there.
That's exactly what I was going to mention as well. Just like do the little flip-flop. With that even being said, though, Carsey Revenant also performs super well, so maybe even
that
just
card's,
add another one of those.
That card's sweet. The Carsey Revenant, it's very powerful, but it doesn't offer the potential card advantage that the Preacher does.
Yes,
so that's kind of like the only difference there.
I was saying 3 and 3, but yeah.
Or potentially that. The 4-drops are great.
Archfiend of the Dross has once again proven he's the best big bad demon out there. Getting 2 damage off of each creature in the current meta is huge with the tokens. And man, was it the end game we killed the Gix's command and did like several damage with it?
It was amazing.
Oh, it was so powerful. I love
amazing.
that. The follow up of 4 to 5 like that with a CMC, man, is it just perfect. If you get the curve and it just pops off like that, it feels insane.
But it's funny, we've talked about nearly every card in the deck, and you know what it comes down to? It comes down to Unholy Annex.
It does. This card's insane.
The card's insane.
That's the reason for the deck. It's called Demons for a reason.
Yeah, and that's what you're here to do. I mean, I personally like my favorite creature to play in the deck. I think it did become the Speed Demon just because I like drawing cards. And this is fun. It's a big flying trample. But really all that matters is like you just kill everything and make them discard everything, and then you just play Unholy Annex.
And you pretty much get out of range at that point.
Yeah.
Unholy Annex and the Speed Demon are just a monster to behold.
They really are.
Sheoldred's still amazing, no questions. Gix's command performs extremely well. But the Speed Demon, if you're questioning whether the Speed Demon is good enough, oh my god, run the Speed Demon. It is so...
Yeah, give it a shot. I think the numbers here are pretty fair, like running 2.
Yeah.
I did die to it one time this week, but I mean, it's great.
I mean, there was a time I gave it haste earlier this week. And
I never got to do that. That seems amazing.
It was huge. I was like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane.
As far as the sideboard,
the land package is fine.
The land package is fine.
I think you do want to run this card. It's cool. It works well. If you actually get it to pop off, congratulations. You can just absolutely decimate somebody. Yeah, sideboard is still, I don't know. I don't think I would mess with anything. The only card I feel like it's kind of weak is Blot Out, but we just didn't see that deck.
Right. I've only, shout out to the artist, by the way. His name's Chris Cold. That's pretty awesome.
That's a great name.
But, yeah, so I found some matchups where I put this in. I also this week I found some matchups where I put the Stonebrain in, but to me that is easily the most clunky card in the sideboard.
Oh, by far.
And
it's really only against the Omniscience deck. I think.
It doesn't feel great, but there are decks where you just want to take away some stupid nonsense that they do, Yeah,
if there's like a silver bullet to this deck, you definitely just want to take it out. Because we don't really, we can deal with the Troxa and like that, but then they refill their hands, so that kind of thing is a little bit too much.
Right.
Omniscience obviously is just a win con, so you can't let them have that.
The weird thing about this card is you would see maybe like other matchups where you're like, oh, this really annoying card, like, Up the Beanstalk or like Zur or something, but I don't even know if this card is good enough against that.
I've tested it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I typically don't have the chance to hit Up the Beanstalk. They usually get it, but taking Hauntwoods out of the deck or Mistmoors.
True. Is that good enough?
Or Leyline Binding. That's also huge. That one actually is probably the one you call.
Yeah, because then they can't deal, like if you take away Leyline Binding, they can't deal with like Unholy Annex or Sheoldred or like anything easily.
They just kind of fall apart at that point, and they can block with their creatures, but I would say give it some testing. This is a weird one. I was going to say, if you take out Blot Out, you could probably put another Anoint in. I like having the 2-drop slot rather than the 3-drop slot. I like that this Exiles, but so does Anoint, and Anoint can hit the eyeball.
Right.
That's the reason I think Anoint's a little bit better, and that's the threat that you're having to deal with.
Yeah, Blot Out's only really going to be good against big stuff or... Planeswalkers. I
Yep.
mean, that's kind of what it's there
And that's
to
the
do.
reason the person ran it in the sideboard, because Planeswalkers are still relevant, especially playing against control. And if you can kill all the
Like
Jaces...
Chandra's still here,
Yeah.
you know, people...
Oh, speaking of which, you can call Jace and stop them from their mill game plan.
You can do that.
So that's
You
also
can
a
do
thing.
that.
with
Or
that
River
deck.
Churn Monument.
That one too.
Yeah.
Duress, still amazing. I would never take these out. I would always keep these in. They're the perfect sideboard card. No questions asked. Intimidation Tactics performed extremely well. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm high on this card. I think it's because it's good. I just think this card is actually just good.
I was only slightly skeptical, but we've played this before and it's performed well. So I think this is a great removal spell, or hand disruption spell.
And the fact that it hits Artifact, I
Yeah.
mean, most underrated part of the card for sure.
The
Yes,
Core
it
Steel Cutter
exiles
is
it.
a real card.
Yeah, but it also hits the mono red thing that they always side in that ramps up the furnace.
Oh, or Urbrask Forge.
The Forge, yeah. It hits Urbrask Forge, which is like a very big problem for this deck.
It certainly is. Stuff like that can just win the game. You pretty much can deal with any creature on the battlefield, but not infinite of them. Sheedict is great. We talked about it. Creature of the Schism, you might just want to flip that for Lily. Who knows? Your call. Withering Torment, I think you have to keep in the deck. In fact, I would consider running another one.
Right, like if you took Blot out too, and you told me you were doing another Torment, I could see why.
That or a Feed the Swarm. I think we can.
Oh, true.
Paying with your life is kind of sketchy with this deck, but you gain a ton of life if you're doing it
I do
correctly.
like that. So it's a trade-off, but even though it's more mana, I do like Torment being instant though.
Yeah, that as well. That's
I
also
do like
pretty
that.
cool. Plus, you only lose 2 instead of several life from the.
There's a lot
feed.
to think about because, there's a lot of late game scenarios where you have Unholy Annex going, and then you don't use all your mana, and you draw an instant, and you get to use it on their turn.
Very true.
There's some stuff like that.
Very true. And then you got Gix's Command.
I liked having the second Gix's Command.
I did too. I don't think you really want to mess with the sideboard too much. So what we're going to post for you guys is this build. But Jake, tell them where we find it.
You find it on Aether Hub. Do you know where that is? You don't even have to. You can just take the link in the description of the video that we have cultivated for you. Hop over to Aether Hub. You're going to find a lot of Cloudpost decks that are on there for you to download. So take the link, go to Aether Hub, copy this deck, and you can have it on your very own arena.
That's absolutely right. And with that being said, we will catch you next Friday.